Yes. Hey, good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. There you go. That's the phone number, 706-889-9700. And there is the temperature, 70 degrees already, 8 a.m. in Ellijay, Georgia. All right, folks, that's the show. That's what I have. That's it. I'm serious. I don't know. I mean, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about their meeting at 4 o'clock to discuss impeaching our president of the United States when all else fails? Use a Ukrainian phone call? Is that what you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the crazy lady that stood up to the UN and went stark crazy? I'll get that interview in the next segment. She went crazy and yelled at us that we stole her childhood. Is that what you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about how Biden is number 3 in the polls in California, and a woman that claims to be an Indian who used that on her application, I'll say, to advance herself through school and her career. Is that what you want to talk about, that Pocahontas may be the Democrat candidate? What do you want to talk about? I mean, I could pull up website. Trump ordered military aid days before calling Ukrainian president. Oh my God. Well, first and foremost, impeachment meeting at 4 o'clock today. So, if you look at Trump ordered hold on military aid from the Washington Post before calling Ukraine president, officials say, okay, President Trump told his acting chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, to hold back almost $400 million in military aid for Ukraine at least a week before a phone call in which Trump is said to have pressured the Ukrainian president to investigate the son of former Vice President Joe Biden, according to 3 administration officials. They're up to 3. Officials at the Office of Management and Budget, OMB, relayed Trump's orders to the State Department and Pentagon during an interagency meeting in mid-July, according to officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss internal deliberations. Interesting. Right before he held up 400. Administration officials were instructed to tell lawmakers that the delay were part of an interagency process, but to give them no additional information. Trump's order to withhold aid to Ukraine a week before his July 25th call to Zelensky is likely to raise questions about the motive of his decision and fuel suspicions on Capitol Hill that Trump sought leverage, okay? Sought leverage. So, Nancy Pelosi, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is said to be exploring whether it's time to allow impeachment proceedings. There you go. I mean, I can leave and take the day off now. I deserve a day off, right? Right now, just take it off. Impeachment proceedings at 4 o'clock, all right? And then you go over here. Wait a minute, I had this up. Wait a minute. Little behind schedule today. Sorry about that, folks. All right, now I'm going to send you over there a video, okay? And it's a perfect time. Got Lonnie in the box here. Lonnie, I'm sending over a video. I'm going to send it under your email address. And you'll see it's a Twitter video. I want the Twitter video out as soon as we can get it, okay? So let me send this over. Lonnie, hold on, folks. I forgot to send this earlier. But while yesterday President Trump was talking about religious persecution all around the world, and he, even threw in Hindus and Muslims and whatever they are, everybody in their religious Oh, Lonnie just sent. All right, so he's talking about religious freedom all across the world. He highlights Pastor Munson, I think that's his name, that was in Turkey, okay, that we negotiated, got him out of there. They released him. He highlighted Franklin Graham, okay, I watched the 11 minutes, Samaritan's Purse. Franklin Graham, I want to give him a shout out, and Samaritan's Purse. They do absolutely an amazing job all around the world when it comes to disaster relief. And Franklin Graham, Samaritan Purse, while we're on the religious freedom, they do not discriminate, okay? It does not matter what country it is. I mean, Samaritan's Purse, when there's a disaster in the world, in Africa, no matter wherever it may be, they do not say, well, it's a Muslim country, it's a Hindu country. Well, Muslims actually never ask you to come in, but anyhow, they do not discriminate anywhere in the world when they go to help in these disasters. So President Trump went there for 11 minutes. While that was going on, just give me the high sign when you have it. No pressure. No, I'm serious. Just give me the high sign when you have it. Just tell me in my ear. So while that was happening, this Swedish young lady, all right, 16-year-old Swedish climate change activist, Greta Thunberg, went to the UN and yelled at us. Now Hollywood is like, oh, bravo, bravo, the world, bravo. The bravery. Remember Parkland? What was that kid's name? I forget that kid's name. You remember the Sinead O'Connor looking kid shaved her head, and Sanchez, whatever her name was, and the other kid. Remember they were the left and everybody, the bravery of those children. Well, this young lady yesterday, this 16-year-old Swedish climate change activist, Greta Thunberg, appeared at the UN. The Marxist globalist stole her childhood by feeding her lies and propaganda about global warming. She believes the lies, so she is now living in fear, is what she said. So I sent a video over. They're working on it. I want to get it up. It is the one in the Twitter, so just let me know when you have it, okay? So that is going on. 4 o'clock today, okay? 4 o'clock today, Nancy, Speaker Pelosi to hold impeachment meeting Tuesday afternoon. Now the thing is with Ukraine, oh, we are ready. I have word from the control panel. The video is ready. Let's listen to this young lady that we stole her youth and all the children of the world. It's a tearjerker. Get your Kleenexes out. Go ahead, play that.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering, people are dying, entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
How dare you? Hey, all right, listen, I want to put that video in a file somewhere. I want to put it somewhere when I don't care if it's 3 weeks from now, and I just need to remind everybody that was how dare you. That's my how dare you video, okay? When I say I want the how dare you video, I should be in school. I should be across the ocean. How dare you come to me and my child? How dare you? But folks, that is going on in your school today, yes. So, oh no, I live in North Georgia. No, I live in a rural area. Oh, no, our school is a rural school in America, and that's not happening. Yes, it is. That is a perfect example. We talked about the children, right? They got out of school. Hold on just a minute. Okay, let's remember this really quick. Now, give me, I thought I had it here. Just a second, I will. Give me from yesterday's picks. I should have come up right with that immediately. Sorry about that. Give me yesterday's pick of, maybe I didn't have it in there yesterday. I must not have had it in there. So forget about it. Just forget about it. I thought I had a picture in there yesterday of all the kids protesting. That's why I didn't put a new one out this morning. Let's see. Yeah, give me number 8. Give me number 8. Really quick, okay? Thank you. All right, so remember, we told you this yesterday on Face the Nation Sunday. Last week, okay, we're at the UN, all right? Just don't get upset. They come to our country, right? The United Nations General Assembly is meeting in New York City. They will trash us for a week. They will talk about Americans. You will see speech after speech from the floor. At the end of the week, they will highlight Iran and why. And just be ready. They will highlight this great Paris Climate Accord that they had for the children. The UN General Assembly. What I'm really trying to do is set you up to relax this week when you are steamed, okay? Because these kids, right? The UN Assembly will do a total week on, yesterday was climate change. Trump was not there to hear this young lady. Maybe that's what's wrong with Donald Trump. He was not available and in the room when this passionate this could have changed his mind. Just think if Donald Trump would have been sitting in the room when Greta yelled, "How dare you?" Why, he could have gone back to the Oval Office and everybody could have come in and said, "What are you doing, Mr. President?" I'm reflecting on those profound words of that young lady that's 60. Just give me a minute, okay? And just give me a minute, all right? So, anyhow, this week they've highlighted, UN's coming to town. They highlighted John Kerry this past weekend. They will highlight Kerry. Kerry is the architect of the Iranian nuclear deal. Now, Peter Schweitzer's book you'll find out Kerry is connected. That's why they're freaking out, folks. Because the connection is very deep to John Kerry and others when it comes to Ukraine. Oh yeah. If you think it's just Joe Biden, oh no. If the President of the United States, I got to get back on the whacked out kids, but if the President of the United States said, "Hey, you ought to look into that a little bit over there. Why, one man got fired, another man got put in. You know, Burisma is one of the these oligarchs. Go look at the oligarchs and their criminal background in Burisma. Oh, seriously. Go deep and look. That's what Biden's afraid of. That's why Democrats are yelling impeachment over a $400 million military aid package that was withheld a day or two. All right? Yeah, we're going to get that in the mail to you Friday, okay? First, we're just looking at a couple things in Ukraine. First of all, is Russia going to attack you again? Are you ready? There's so much stuff. But anyhow, let's go back to this. So if by the end of the week, the UN General Council will yell their hero, John Kerry, the architect of the Iranian nuclear deal, the architect of the Paris Climate Accord, and they highlighted him this past weekend. The kids walked out of school. Teachers let them out. Now they highlight, and this is where I want to bring it home, okay? That young lady on the stage, I should be in my classroom across the pond or the ocean or wherever. How dare you? Okay, take my childhood. So look at the bright side, kids. You do not have to do, financial retirement planning. You do not. I mean, your financial retirement planning is like 28, right? 32 max, right? There you go. Anyhow, I got to get back to where I'm going. So what they did is that girl's 16. They showed you all week, the weekend, right? The 16-year-olds that were out of school, but major cities. So I want to bring this home before I go to my first break, okay? Here's what I want to bring home. It's in your school. No, it's not, because here's what, whether you like it or not, okay? Let's go from 5 to 18 years old in your county. We'll go, I'm sitting in Gilmer, so I'm not bad-mouthing, okay? I'm not trashing this county. Well, I'm in Fannin, doesn't matter. I'm in Union, doesn't matter. I'm in White County, doesn't matter. No matter where you're sitting, this is what's happening. Between 5 and 18, you are packed full of liberals in your school system. I like teachers. I'm not downing teachers, okay? I'm talking about from the federal government to the state. Well, I'm a conservative. Vote for me. No, they're not. They're not, folks. They are not. So from your state right up to your 5 to 12, 18-year-olds, this is being taught to your children in schools. This is what's happening to your kids. Then you have your 18-36. They are already diluted so bad in rural areas. Then you get a little higher, and you have people that still believe, in 2 bathrooms in the world. But I'm telling you right now, your schools, okay, that mess you see on TV, that young lady, it is not different in rural America. No. Your schools are teaching this to your children, all right? So this week, climate change at the UN General Council, and the meeting there, and you'll have, this is their hero of the week. They should give a hero of the week, right? Number 10. That's their hero of the week. They started playing him early in the week. There you go. Thank you. That's John Kerry. And that is their hero. And things have changed, okay? Number 47. Number 47. Acting DNI to Director of National Intelligence. Acting Director of National Intelligence to brief Senate Intel panel as Pelosi had shifted edge closer to backing impeachment proceedings. All right? Pelosi's having a House caucus meeting at 4. If she thinks she has the votes or going towards the votes, what did they have? 180 or whatever it is? I forget the number, but they don't have the number. They're going to caucus at 4 o'clock and see if they can really turn this into something. Everything they presume to have, they always meet to see if they can turn it into something. There you go. So I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Take us to break. Let's take a short break. Good morning.